did we figure out what the hell Buttigieg is doing? Have we figured that out? And I'm laying the groundwork for a bigger question. Have we figured out what he's doing in his job as Transportation Secretary? He's Secretary of all the transportations. That's, yeah, I mean, all right. This is only, you know what he reminds me of? And this is going to hit such a small target for only so few of you. He's like an ineffective Moomin Rider from One Punch Man. Like Moomin Rider at least had some victories and had some courage. This guy has none of that. So maybe he's not even like that. But you know what I mean? Like in a way, he's pretend. It's like he's cosplaying an adult. That's just what I get from Pete Buttigieg. Anyway, so here you have air travel woes, really bad, etc. And I love this headline from Spencer Brown. Forgetting that he works for a 79-year-old, Buttigieg says pilots must retire by 65. Okay. Now, the other reason I bring this up is because he has decided to relocate to Michigan. So now he's the former South Bend mayor and the secretary of all the transportations has decided to change his residency from Indiana to Michigan. Now, he said that, and it's Traverse City. I've been to Traverse City. It's a very nice area. Pretty bougie, I have to add. That's Michael Moore's stomping ground. Pretty blue, pretty bougie. So they said they're moving to Chasten's hometown of Traverse City to allow them to be closer to his parents. It's important for them. I'm calling shenanigans. This is what I think. I think that he wants to run. And I think that he wants to run, and he's targeted Michigan to do it because Michigan just happens to be easier for him to get off the ground there. Here you have all Democrats now are already fighting to see who's going to be the successor in 2024. They are done with the guy who reads the parentheticals on the prompter. Okay? They're done with the guy who I'm going to play audio for you later of what we believe is a drunk anchor person on local news. Couldn't tell her if she had her voice was lower by a couple of octaves, dude, it'd be Biden. I would not even know. It's one of the funniest. I mean, it's sad and I feel like she needs help, but at the same time, I mean, we assume she's not having a stroke or anything. It's one of those totally Tober kind of things. But yeah. So he's looking at Michigan, and Politico noted this. That, it's because, it's just because we want to have our kids surrounded by family. Okay, but how are you doing that now? Because you're in D.C. and Grammy and Grampy are in Michigan. That doesn't mean anything. It's a political move. It's because Indiana isn't as blue as Michigan. And Pete Buttigieg is one of those guys who wants all the accolades without doing any of the work. No one knows what the hell he's doing as Secretary of all the transportations. Nobody knows. I mean, I really don't think he knows either. He just thinks it has something to do with vehicles. I've never seen anyone more ill-equipped for a job. You would think that if I were president of the United States, which I am too mean to be, because I can't do the kiss, meh, meh, fake smile. And that's what all those people do, because I couldn't do it. I'd be like, you know what? You suck. Blank you, you're cool, blank you. That would be my whole, and you cannot do that as a politician. Correct, Kane? You cannot go out and be like that to people. It's not nice. But I would have someone that maybe knew something about transportation as my transportation secretary instead of just picking a guy that he only did that and has him in this role to stave him off. You know that. But what does it say about the Democrat Party that their best hope may be a guy who literally looks like a meat space howdy doody?